Hey, happy Thursday. It's so nice to see you. It's been a very busy day. This was the first day I've had in a while where I really didn't have a lot of work for my day job and I had no appointments. I had nowhere I had to be at any particular time. So I used my day. Oh my gosh, I had a bunch of eBay stuff to list and I had two big stacks of stuff that I wanted to put on eBay, and I really didn't think it would take that long to put to get everything listed. I grossly underestimated how long it would take. It ended up taking me about 2.5 hours to get everything listed because I had those two big stacks, and then I had some more in the closet that I had forgotten about. Oh my God, I listed, I don't know, 20 things probably. Ugh, and it's time consuming. And then it always leaves me tired for some reason. When I list a whole bunch of stuff, by the time I'm done, I am so tired. But I got all that done. I did have some work for my day job. I got that done. I'm working on putting together a timeline of all the stuff with Paradise Home Improvement. And that got me all torqued up because I'm going back and I'm reading stuff that I'd forgotten about. It's like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh my God. And I'm trying to put together a timeline, and I'm writing out, just what happened and what has happened recently. And I submitted my last invoice to them today. I tried to contact the Better Business Bureau to get the complaint opened back up. The Better Business Bureau, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, has closed my complaint and won't let me submit anything further. Like they consider the matter closed. Now, I don't know what the hell. Nothing's been resolved. I don't know why they've just determined, well, the case is closed. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I found out because each case is assigned to a person at the Better Business Bureau. So I got this person's name and email address. So I sent them an email and said, look, I have a new invoice that I need to upload because I want to have everything there on the portal. So just to keep everybody honest, I'm being honest. I'm keeping everybody honest. This is the invoice. And this person didn't respond to me today. So ultimately, I decided to go ahead and just send it to the person at Paradise that I talked to the other day about the electrician's invoice. So I sent it to that person along with the contact information for the person at the company that did the work to remove all the mold and everything. This is the person you need to talk to. They are expecting you to call because I already talked to him and told him that you will probably be calling him. So he is expecting your call if you want to verify this invoice, blah, blah, blah. So I sent that kind of late in the day and I didn't hear anything back from them, but I didn't really expect to because I didn't send it to her until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't really expect her to respond right away. So I'm trying to put all this together. The final invoice ended up being just under $2,600. So it was right out what they said it was going to be. So it didn't go up anymore, which was good. I didn't know with them having to rebuild my cabinets, I didn't know if it would go up anymore or not. Fortunately, it did not. I wonder if the cabinet company decided not to charge me extra because they're going to be doing future work for me. Like, well, we won't, we got a new customer out of it, so we won't charge her anymore for what we had to do. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe they already built in the, we already estimated it would cost us this much to do it, and that's fine. I don't know. There are so many details about this whole thing that just wear me out, and I'm tired. I go through this every now and then. I don't know if you have ever dealt with this. I've been dealing with this for like 20 years. It's not a new thing. But every now and then, for several weeks, I will wake up every night, sometime usually between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, just wide awake, no reason, like nothing happened. I'll be wide awake, and it will take me an hour or more to go back to sleep. Sometimes I never get back to sleep, and I end up just getting up. And it's left me, after a while, and I've been doing that now for like a week and a half. And I think a big part of it is stress over this whole Paradise thing. I think it's fun. I'm stressed out over Paradise. It just sounds funny. I think that's part of it. Whenever I'm going through stress, it does seem to happen more that I will just be just like snapped wide awake in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And I just cannot go back to sleep. I try everything. And a lot of times, if I can't get back to sleep within 20 minutes, I just get up. there's no sense in laying there for a damn hour. Although I did last night. I woke up about 4 and I was awake until 5:30. I just could not go back to sleep. And I'm not really ruminating over anything. I'm just laying there just wide awake. And it's really starting to wear on me. Like I'm really starting to feel the effects of not getting enough sleep. And I'm tired. I'm very tired. But you know, that's the thing about being an adult. Even when you're tired, you just got to keep going. I mean, you still have stuff that has to get done. Like your life doesn't care if you're tired or not. You still have obligations and places you got to be, things you got to do. It doesn't stop just because you're sleepy. But hopefully tonight I will get some sleep. And I was out earlier getting some leaves up in the front yard. And whenever I do that, I end up with just like postnasal drip and a sore throat. And it's really bothering me now. I was fine before I went out there, but after I came back in, I started feeling all yucky. I think I might actually try taking some NyQuil tonight. Sometimes it's funny. If I take NyQuil for a couple of nights, it like breaks the cycle somehow. I think tonight I'm going to take some NyQuil and see if I can break that cycle and actually sleep through the night. It might work, it might not. I figure it's worth a try. Plus with this sore throat, it might, I don't know, it might help with that. I don't know. But this is probably going to be kind of short because I got to get my younger son going, get him ready for bed. He's in there cleaning up his room. I got to get him ready for bed. Did anything happen today? Not really. I did finish putting up all of my Halloween decorations. I got my fall decorations back down. I put those up. I did just some generic housework type stuff. Wally came up here for the first time today. He was inside just kind of following me around while I was putting things away and putting my fall decorations back out. It's not a lot of stuff. It's just a little bit of stuff. And he was kind of following me around while I was putting things up. And so I went upstairs and he followed me upstairs, which he's gone like to the top of the stairs, but never really any further than that. But he came all the way in here into my room and he's all looking around. And it was hilarious because Pumpkin was sitting on my bed and she saw him come in and she gave him just the most disgusted look. Like, why are you letting that thing come in here? She's just glaring at him. She didn't growl at him or anything. She just glared at him. Of course, he doesn't care. He does not give a shit. He is not worried about any of these cats. He just does not care. And he went up under the bed and she's going, oh my, no, you did not go under, because that's her spot, like under the bed. That's like her domain. She was so pissed that he went under there. And she's looking like, you better come back out. And so he came back out. That's right. And he just left. It's kind of boring in here. I think I'll go. And he just went back downstairs. Like, okay. Yeah, Pumpkin was not a fan of that at all. So, yeah, that was funny. That was the one funny, interesting thing that happened today. I didn't really go anywhere. I didn't really do anything. Work stuff, worked on that timeline for Paradise because I'm still going to make a video about it when it's all done. I still have not gotten back my deposit. I went back and looked. The first time they confirmed that they were going to return the deposit to me was September 21st of this year. And I'm still waiting. And then Monday, it'll be 2 weeks ago, they said they put on the Better Business Bureau portal that they were going to return it immediately. Still don't have it. No clue as to when it's going to come. I've heard nothing further about it. So that's almost $5,200 that I still don't have. That's why I mentioned that too to the Better Business Bureau contact person. Like, they still haven't given me that back. They haven't given me any of my money back. Why, and I asked them, why is this closed? Like, nothing has been resolved. Why is this case closed? Why am I not allowed to say anything further or submit anything further? Why did you close it? And I didn't get a response. All I have for this person is a name and an email address. I guess I'll just email them again tomorrow and just follow up again. Like, what's going on? I mean, what are we doing here? Because I tell you what, opening that case with the Better Business Bureau really, it lit a fire under Paradise Home Improvement, because before that they had no interest in talking to me, like zero interest in responding to any of my communications before I filed that. As soon as I filed that, within the day, they had responded. So it lit a fire under them. So that's good. But if you're going to close it, I may never get my money. And somebody mentioned, why don't you hire a lawyer? Well, considering the fact that most attorneys have a retainer fee of $5,000 or more, and long story short, I would spend more money on an attorney than I would ever get. I could try going to small claims court. I hope that is not necessary, because that is a massive pain in the ass. Especially, the thing is too, and I'm not an attorney, so I don't know for sure. And I don't do litigation legal work, so I don't really know any more about that kind of stuff than anybody else. I do patent work. I don't do litigation. And a lot of people think that since I'm a paralegal, well, if I have any legal question I can ask you, like, not really. If you have a question about patents and some trademark and copyright stuff, I might be able to answer it. But litigation type stuff and going to court and all that, I don't know anything about it any more than an average person would know. I've never done any kind of legal work of that nature. But I'm thinking that since they're based out of South Carolina, because they have an office here, but they're not, like, the company's not based here. They're based in Fort Mill, South Carolina. I'm thinking if I have to go to small claims court, I'm probably going to have to go down there. I think I would have to go to South Carolina. I think you have to go to where the company is. So, yeah, I am not interested. I really don't want to get into all that. Hopefully that will not be necessary. I'm not too keen on waiting too much longer to get my money back. I kind of feel like I've waited more than long enough to get my money back. It was September 21st that they confirmed that they were going to refund that deposit, and I haven't seen it yet. And it was almost 2 weeks ago that they confirmed again that they were going to send it back to me immediately, and I ain't seen shit. So it's very frustrating. The whole thing has been very frustrating. It was actually 1 year ago on Monday that whole process started. That's when I signed the paperwork to have them do this work. It was November 1st, 2021, when I started this process. So it's been a year, a whole year, and we're not done yet. So, I don't know. It's been a good day. I mean, it was one of those days where I got a lot of little stuff done that I've been needing to do and kind of wanting to do. I got a lot of just little stuff done, which was great. Tomorrow I have to work, and my son has a thing after school that I have to pick him up from. I'm hoping tomorrow night will be pretty quiet and I can just have a nice peaceful day. Just a nice peaceful evening. And I don't know. I don't really have any plans. I'm still rewatching The Good Place. I'm on season 3. Oh, I watched some of that today. I did watch some episodes of that today while I redid my nails. Isn't this a neat color? Look at that. This is Essie. It's called Swoon in the Lagoon or something. It had Swoon and Lagoon in it. Funny little name. I don't know what this has to do with the lagoon, but Swoon in the Lagoon. It's almost like a Barbie pink, but a little bit darker. I think it's pretty. So the video from my other channel, I haven't done it yet. I got to get in there and do it. I got one of the toy calendars, the toy catalogs from Walmart the other day, and I think I'm going to do a whispered video looking at the toys in the toy I keep wanting to say calendar. I'm thinking of that Lego Advent calendar downstairs, I guess, the toy catalog. It's not a big, thick thing. It's, it's not a huge thing, but I think we're going to look at the toy catalog from Walmart. And I think one day next week I'm going to take y'all to Costco. I want to take you through there and show you some of the pretty Christmas stuff they have out. I was in there the other day and they have the coolest stuff in there. And I want to go one day next week to Costco to show you some of the neat stuff in there. So that's coming up. But I'm definitely not going tomorrow. I do not go to Costco on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You cannot pay me to go there those days. It's just way too crowded. No way. But I will try to go next week, like during the day or something. It's usually not as bad during the day. It's always crowded, but it's not quite as bad. So yeah, we're doing the toy catalog today. I don't know what I'm doing over the weekend, just for videos, just whatever pops into my head, I guess. And I have been buying some boxes of drink mixes. I want to do another video of adding drink mixes to water bottles. And I have a bunch of new flavors and colors that we can try. So that's coming up. I don't know. I don't know yet when that's going to happen. Next week is going to be crazy because I'm getting all of my bathroom countertops redone. So for like 3 days, it's going to be kind of up in the air and ridiculous. And I'm just going to do whatever videos I can do those days. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be nuts for a little bit. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think they're going to look good when they get done. So anyway, I'm sorry this is shorter than some, but I gotta go get a kid in the bed and get another video done. But I hope your Thursday has been really good. The weather here was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Oh, I got out and refilled my bird feeders too, and just did some general cleaning up outside and straightening up and raking leaves and bagging leaves and just making it look nice. I don't know. So yeah, I hope you've had a good day, and I will see you again soon.